Okay, let's try it again. Again, welcome to What the Hell Longhorn. It's yours truly, Longhorn the Comedian. Let's start a new dashboard, see if I can see y'all. Tell me if I got some sound, if you can hear me. If we got this going, somebody talk to me because I don't know. One of these days we're gonna do this thing on a professional level. You know what I mean? To where I got other people handling this for me. So let's see. It's coming up now. I'm looking on my other screen here. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I'm looking at. I started a new video feed. So close out and go back in. So what the hell, Longhorn? Is yours truly, Longhorn the Comedian? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, guys. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, there we go. See, modern technology. I'm still working it out, y'all. 18 shows in, I'm still working it out. I looked into some new software, some professional software for this, and that stuff ain't cheap, bro. And then the learning curve, of course. I gotta learn how to use it and everything. But like I said, I hope y'all had a great week. I had a great week. Traveled up and down the highways, made it back. I know some of y'all got some snow, so I hope everybody's cool. Everybody's all right. Made it through the snow okay. Some of y'all got tornadoes, and praying for those of y'all that got hit by those. Hope everybody's okay. And other than that, though, life is wonderful. I'm rocking my Captain America shirt tonight. Kansas City Chief fans, congratulations, good job. My team is always Dallas, but then Chiefs is my second team, and the Saints is my third team. I always have, always will be. Sorry. Yes, my son said I can only have two teams. I'm sorry, I got three, so that's just what it is. Okay. So Dave said, "Let me help you. Maybe I should let you help me out, man. But I'm gonna look at my magic mirror and let me see who do I see in my magic mirror this evening. I see Dave. I see Ethel. I see Annette. I see Nanette. I see. I got two Daves. Okay, my brother Dave and my other brother Dave. I got Kenneth. I thank y'all for joining me this evening. I appreciate y'all, man. I put something up on my Facebook page the other day, just being silly, me being me, and it says, let's see. Oh no, I got to put this one up. I said I was having trouble coming up with topics for the night, and one of our people in our community put up that I should talk about. Let's see, where was it? Old folks buy carbon monoxide detectors when that would be the best way to go. I'm like, really, really? That is so sick and so morbid. Some of y'all said talk about football and sports, mother-in-laws. Charlotte said, I'll think of something. My little brother Antoine said, talk about him. I don't want to talk about him. Love you, bro. I know you watching. Coley said, well, you hung out with your family. Won't you talk about your loved ones? I got that too. So, well, there's a couple of things that, came across and stuck in my head, but let's have a little fun real quick. I also asked the question on my Facebook page, if you got a chance to see it. I asked the question, what is the worst time or place to dump someone? And I wasn't talking about dumping a body either. But let's see. Tom Ransom says she says she hated Christmas because her mom left her on Christmas as a little girl. I broke up with her Christmas morning. Whoa, bro. Whoa. That's just hard right there. I mean, that's gangster. That's beyond gangster right there. Let's see. And then I had one. Somebody said dump their body or break up with them. I ain't even getting in that, okay? I'm not even getting into that one. So then somebody said after you've been married 5 years and had 4 kids. In their car a long way from home. Y'all are just cold. The one I seen the most was dump them at the altar. Really? You gonna dump somebody at the altar? Well, that's how you end up on CSI, So anyway, like I said, I appreciate y'all joining me. I see Randy, I see Felicia. I see y'all checking me out this evening. I'm blessed and fortunate to have y'all, man. But my topic tonight, we're gonna get to that, and the reason I picked this topic, it was one that was suggested, and it was suggested in more than one way. And I picked it because, and thanks, Terry, I appreciate it. Antoine, thank you, appreciated it. Because I suffer from this. I actually go through this myself. It's called, it's us putting ourselves first. A lot of us don't put ourselves first. I've been doing it for so long, so I'm guilty. I'm very guilty of putting, family and friends, before me, especially our young people, our children. We tend to put them before us. I know they said, I just do. And I can't tell you why. I don't know why. It's just the way I was. It's just what's inbred in me. I fashioned myself a servant leader, I guess you could say. But I'm guilty of it. I'm getting better at it as I get older because our young people get more self-sufficient. Others around us get more self-sufficient. But I'm just one of those people that if I can help, I help. And the reason why is because so many people have helped me along the way. There was, I never forget, fifth grade, my counselor, Travis Middle School, no, sixth grade, I'll take that back. Counselor, Travis Middle School, I didn't have a winter coat. I was living with family down in Texas. They didn't have any extra money to buy me a winter coat. And she went out and bought me a wool coat. It was a wool bomber jacket, never forget it. And she had my name put on it, my nickname, which at home everybody calls me Man, M-A-N-N. And she had my name put on it. And I wore that jacket so proudly because somebody gave it to me. Unfortunately, it got lost in all the moving around that I did, growing up. But people have looked out for me. People have helped me, even in my military career. People have helped me to move through life. And so I guess you might say I'm real quick to go, yes, and try to step up and help other people as well. So tonight, the show is called Put Your Mask On First. So, yeah, sometimes we got to do that. We got to take care of ourselves. We got to look out for ourselves. It's okay to say no. It's okay to back away, or it's okay to say, hey, I can't do that right now. And I know it may not feel great because I know helping people always feels great. It always feels wonderful to reach out and put your arms around somebody and say, hey, I got you. I'm here for you. Let me help you out with that, okay? That's what it is. And a lot of us are just built that way. We're just made that way. So that's what we do is we help people. But sometimes we don't stop and put our mask on first, like they say, on the airplane, put your mask on first. I know when I went through boot camp, they threw you into the gas mask and they told you to put your mask on. Yeah, put your mask on. Take care of you. Because honestly, stop and think about it. If you're not around to take care of you, who's going to take care of? If you can't take care of you, who's going to take care of the things that you're trying to take care of? You got to take care of yourself first. So I got 10 reasons why putting yourself first is important. I know some people say that's kind of selfish, but it's okay to be selfish. It's okay to take care of you sometimes. So the first one is you are not required to put yourself on fire to keep others warm, which makes so much sense. Yes, you should not set your own ass on fire to keep other people warm, but we are all guilty of it. We have all did something to take care of others before we took care of ourselves. We didn't put our gas mask on. We didn't put our air mask on first. You're already doing the best you can. Yeah, be kind to yourself. You're doing your best, and sometimes just getting up in the morning is the biggest achievement of your day. And you know what? That's okay. That's all right. Because honestly, stop thinking about the people who can't get up, who didn't get up, who are struggling to get up, who wish they can get up. And some days that's all you got. That's all you can do is just get up and get moving. So you got to, you're doing the best you can sometimes. Sometimes you got to be able to just accept that. It's okay to admit weakness. I know we're manly men, and you strong ladies. Nobody wants to admit that they're a little weak, that they need some help, that they can't do it on their own. But taking care of yourself is by no means a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength because you're actually recognizing and understanding what your weaknesses are. You can honestly say, this is what I am not able to do on my own. Maybe if you help me and show me how to do this, then I can do it I can do it myself next time. But being able to admit that is just something within itself. A lot of us can't admit to it. I know me, I was so proud when even though we didn't have shit when I was growing up, I was so proud that it was hard for me to admit that I needed help. And I remember my mama told me one day, she said, boy, one day your pride is going to choke the shit out of you. Yeah, she said it's going to kill you. Swallow your pride and ask for help, because there ain't nothing wrong with having a weakness every now and then. Your health comes first. Again, you got to take care of you. You can't take care of nobody else if you're laid up in the bed. If you're not making money, you can't loan somebody some money or hand somebody a couple of dollars if you laid up in the bed yourself. Stop saying yes to things you don't want to do. Please, I know I'm guilty, just like you are. People come to you and they say, "Hey man, I need a hand. Can you help me out? Can you loan me this? Can you move this? Can I use your truck to move? Can you, will you spare?" Every time I see you got your hands in there. Stop saying yes to things you don't want to do. It's that simple. And I know, you love your family, you love your friends, and you don't want to, but you got to self-preservation. Yeah. Don't spend your life at war with yourself. What does that mean? Don't read that word for word. I used to keep forcing myself to do things I thought I needed to do when every part of myself kept screaming no. But my sense of responsibility was always louder. Me, I'm guilty. I had a war inside my head. After a while, all it did was make me ill. Had 2 heart attacks, both of them stress related. Trying to take care of everybody but myself, because I was at war with me. Anxiety, stress. Yeah. We're all guilty of that at some point in time, in some way, form, or fashion. So let's see where we at. Had 2 heart attacks. Oops, didn't want to do that. So silence is golden. Yes, it is. Sometimes we just need silence. Keep to yourself and just breathe. Little boy told me, I was coaching football. I'll never forget it. Young man said, I got mad at something. Something didn't happen right, or the boys they were playing grab butt or whatever they was doing, while I was coaching football. And I got upset with him. I got real upset. And the young man, he's about 11 years old. He looked at me, he said, "Hey, Coach Vernon, let me ask you a question." I'm like, "What's that, son?" He said, that you're upset with, did it stop you from breathing?" I'm like, "No, it didn't." He said, "Then it wasn't that serious. From the words of from the mouths of babes comes wisdom." I see. Okay, I see. I see how I responded over there. I had to look over at the screen over here because, like I said, I don't have that high tech thing going on yet. Dave said I quit answering my phone because I would always say yes before thinking. I did that. Yeah. For real. My cousin Garland. For real. I know I myself don't always know or have all the answers to everything. You shouldn't have all the answers to everything. If you got the answers to everything, then you're doing too much. So we got to go to silence. Silence is golden. Sometimes we just need to be silent, keep to ourselves and just breathe and get through it, get past it, because you will. Treat yourself like you treat your best friend. Yeah, sometimes we treat our friends better than we treat ourselves. Yeah, we do. We tend to always put others first, but sometimes we need to take a step back and treat ourselves like our best friend, because in the end, there is no one you spend more time with than yourself. Ooh, yes, you always got you with you. I don't know why you always with you, but you always with you. Dang, leave you at home sometime. But you can't. You're always with you. You spend more time. I know me. My car, 90% of the time I'm in my car, I'm by myself. 90% of the time I'm traveling by myself. I talk to myself. I answer myself. I just don't interrupt myself. But yeah, treat yourself like your best friend. Things take time. Healing takes time. Getting better takes time. Learning takes time. Making money takes time. Relationships take time. Kids growing up take time. Everything takes time. And that's okay. How about you take your time? That's more important. How about you take your time and learn to love yourself? How many of y'all love yourself? And, anybody can get some likes, some love, something. How many of y'all really? It's real talk. Because you'd be surprised how many folks don't. You'd be surprised how many people do not like or love themselves enough. Because I know I was guilty. Yeah, I admit to it. I was guilty. I did not love me like I should love me. I didn't like me, but I've told y'all about that before. And some of us are still guilty of that right now. We don't like us. We don't like ourselves. But here's the deal. How can you, if you don't love you, how can you love somebody else? You need to going back to the subject, things take time. You got to take the time to love you, learn you, appreciate you. Because see, when people see you loving and appreciate you, then that teaches them how to treat you. It also teaches some people how to treat themselves. Because if you don't love you, how can you love anybody else if you don't love you? How can anybody love you if you don't love yourself? Take your time. You ain't too old. Get to you. Get to you. All right. So the last one of the top 10 list is don't feel guilty for doing what's best for you. Wow. Wow. You got to take care of yourself now. Wow. Yeah, you do. You really do need to take care of yourself. You got to do what's best for you. I know it's hard sometimes. It is. But sometimes that's what you got to do. I know I'm guilty. And like I say, I guess this is the doctor healing itself, but it's true. Yeah. Don't feel guilty. I know I have a number of times for just looking out for me, for just taking care of me, for not just, jumping in with both hands and trying to help somebody. And we've probably all done it. You know why rich people are rich? Because they take care of themselves first. Some people say, they're just assholes. No, they're not assholes. They doing what they got to do. They taking care of themselves first. They keeping their little pennies in their pocket because that's what they got to do in order to move forward. They taking care of them. Now, once they get to a certain level in life, then they'll share. But you can't share what you got. Okay, Dave, thank you. You got to take care of you. And don't feel guilty about it. You just can't feel guilty about it. And I know that's hard. That's real hard. It's easier to say than to do. Because honestly, this is how we're built. We're built to love and to care and to take care of each other. And it's built into us. It's something that we're taught from the beginning. Since we're kids, be nice. Got to take care of you. So that's what I got. That's what I'm thinking. That was what was on my mind. And I know I put a message up. Hey, Roger, I see you. I know I put a message up saying that, I needed some, topics because I didn't know what I wanted to talk about. And Charlotte said it'll come to you. And it did. And I'm so grateful that it did. It came, because I don't know what it is, but I'm just grateful that it is. I hope y'all have enjoyed the message tonight. Got some good news. I told y'all I was a member of the Veterans of Comedy. We're doing a show in Kansas City on the 24th of May. Matter of fact, day before Memorial Day. So I'll be headlining one of the shows. So yeah, if you're in the Kansas City area, I hope you'll come check me out. In the meantime, I'll be in Quincy next month in March. Don't have a lot on the schedule right now, but I'm working on changing that. Updated. Check out my new webpage, longhorncomedy.com. I got that updated. Don't forget to check out Laughter Has No Color, our comedy booking agency. Thank you for your service. It's doing very well. I thank y'all for the love and support. Matter of fact, we just sent out over the weekend a couple of hundred, this past week, a couple of hundred dog tags. And of course, constantly giving them out every chance we get. I keep about 50 to 75 of them in my truck. So while I was making my rounds, I went from St. Louis to Joplin to Springfield up to Kansas City, and then stopped in Kansas City or Leavenworth, stopped in Columbia, gave out thank you tags all the way around. So it's a blessing. So I'm hoping that, honestly, I'm being a blessing to you all. with my messages. I thank y'all for joining me. I thank y'all for being a part of this. So I'm not gonna get you, kill y'all with all this mushy stuff. So I'm gonna say what I always say: keep God first in your life. Respect yourself. Love yourself. Take care of our kids. Respect our vets. I'm Longhorn. God bless y'all. $2.